Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I want to talk about the equipment that I took with me to film while I was at Disney and the rides that I wanted to do, like my must-do rides, and the experience that I had in this process. So I purchased this little hand grip, phone grip thing because I knew I was going to be filming mostly on my phone. This rotates. You just, you can do it this way. You can add a camera to the top. I kept mine for my my phone use, so it was like this the whole time. Actually, it was like this because I like it to open on the top. But this was my hand grip, and I would just put my phone in there, and it was very secure, and I can walk around and talk and film on the ride. So I really like this hand grip one. It took me a while to research and get one that I really liked, but I loved it, this one. It has a hand strap here that you can put here so that if it fell, you wouldn't lose it. So I just sometimes would have to tighten this because I would throw it in my purse and move it around and stuff like that. So you just got to tighten it back to where you want it. But I love this hand grip one for walking around in the park. And then the other thing I purchased was this little tripod. And it works the same way up here. And it has 3 legs, and so that's how it makes it a tripod. And I would suggest this if you're doing a lot of character dinners and stuff like that. We just set it on the table, kind of pointed it, at the group, and we just kind of filmed us being natural, eating and enjoying each other's company. I would say that I use this tripod less than this because we didn't do a lot of like character dinners. We were trying to be as affordable as possible, and we didn't have a lot of young kids, and it was just really expensive, so we opted to cook at the hotel. We did do some dinners, and I'll go through that with you guys in another video. This we didn't use as much. So if you're going to do character meals and you have young kids and you want to do that, I would suggest this tripod. If not, just a handheld would work with a phone. I do want to let you know I did bring 2 extra cameras, extra memory cards, and my telephone. I have the new 7 Plus, and I want to let you know that I really did not use the camera at all. My 7 Plus lasted till about 7 o'clock every night. That's from whatever time we got up, 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning to 7 p.m. at night. So that's when you probably need to recharge it. And I was taking a lot of pictures and video. Like, I didn't feel like I couldn't do it. I did put my phone on like the power saving mode where you can still take pictures and video, but you can't get phone calls. And I was on vacation. I was not trying to get any phone calls from anybody anyway, so that worked out great. So it lasted to about 7 o'clock, and then I would have to recharge it, use my husband's phone, or use a camera of some sort. So I wanted to let you guys know about that. This was my little Disney book that, sorry, I'm going to drink some water because I'm talking a lot, that I put in my purse. Kind of had like my details of what I wanted to try. And I do suggest you have a plan. There's so much to do, you forget. Even if you like go through it, you forget names of rides or what do you think is scary, not. So I kind of went through the parks, and this is my little notes to my own self. It says Hollywood Studios. That was our first park. And so things that I wanted to do the Star Wars. I wanted to do the Toy Story Mania, and I wanted to do the Great Movie Ride. Now, things that I thought were scary in that park was the Rock and Roll roller coaster, the Tower of Terror. But I would say that when you're going with a party of 10, you're taking 2 separate families plus extras like grandmothers and cousins. You have to be flexible. Everyone doesn't want to do the things that you want to do, and you have to realize, like, do you guys want to leave each other's group? Do you want to stay together as a group? So those are all things to consider. So of my Hollywood Studio list, we did do the Great Movie Ride, which I heard may be going away, but we have never done it before, so we did that. We did the Rock and Roller Coaster. and we did the Tower and Terror. So we didn't do Star Wars or the Toy Story Mania, but to be honest, by the end of the day, we were tired, we were exhausted, and we had did a lot of stuff. So I would say if you are trying to get fast passes, Rock and Roll Roller Coaster, Tower of Terror are good ones to get in Hollywood Studios. I don't think that with half of the park being under renovation, it was really worth the money. But if you're getting a 3 or 4 park ticket, anyway, it's not that much more to add that park. So if you were just paying for Hollywood Studios, it would not be worth it. It's just not enough to do there yet. I also did put on the bottom if I wanted to head right, oops, sorry about that, or left in the park, because I'll forget that day. So sometimes your fast passes are set up in a way that is beneficial to go right when you get there, and sometimes it's beneficial to go left. So I just put that on the bottom so I wouldn't forget. So that's Hollywood Studios. Over here, we're going to talk about Magic Kingdom. There was rides I really wanted to do. I wanted to do Under the Sea. I wanted to do Jungle Cruise. Peter Pan Flight I've done before, but I wanted to do that. Thunder Mountain. And then Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Oh my God. This is like the second time we went, and I really wanted to do it. So I did do it, and we're going to go through that. Some scary rides in there for me are Splash Mountain and Space Mountain. I just don't do good with the long big drops. That does not work for me. And then again, I put on the bottom if I wanted to head right or head left once we got in the park, and it also says when I would like to be there by on the bottom. Again, you have to be very flexible when you're going with a large group. So let's get to what I went and what I didn't. So we did Under the Sea. I loved that ride. It was great. It was so cute. It kind of reminded me of another ride that we had did with the shellfish, maybe a Nemo or in another park, but I love that ride there. The Jungle Cruise ride, I liked that ride, but the line was super long. Peter Pan's Flight we did not do. The line was terribly long. Thunder Mountain was my one roller coaster that I'm like, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. To me, the description said small drops, and something else, but it was scary. Halfway through it, I was like, I want to get off this ride. And because I don't really do roller coasters like that. But I'm glad I did it. I won't be doing it again. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, I loved it. People complained about the room in there. I am 5'2"-ish, 5'3". I weigh like 260 pounds. I was able to fit in that ride wonderfully. I mean, I had a whole book bag in front of me, so I had a lot of room. Maybe I don't know, 3 inches in between me and the actual end of the back seat of the ride. I didn't have any problem with seatbelts or anything like that, and so I really want to tell people that I may do a whole video on plus size and are you able to fit in the rides or not, or if you have questions, please comment down below, because I was really worried about some of the rides because it said, like Soarin' was one of them. It says certain sizes and shapes can't fit. However, I was able to fit on that ride fine as well. So we can talk about Soarin' when we get to Epcot if you guys want. But so anyway, that was our Magic Kingdom day and our plan. We did do more stuff, different things. We just walked by and saw a ride and got on it, but I had a plan. Like, these are the rides that I really wanted to try that I had not tried before, and so that's what I did over there. Moving over to Animal Kingdom, we had Kali River Rapids, the dinosaur, the safari, Expedition Everest was the roller coaster that goes backwards. That was the scary ride. I did not get on that. But my group did, and they went several times. And then along the bottom, I always put, do I want to go right in the park or left, and what time I plan to be there by. Now, Animal Kingdom had all of the Pandora stuff, and oh my God, guys, I was so frustrated with Animal Kingdom. It rained and poured that whole day, like soaking. We got up super early. I think we got there by 8 or 9. We were on schedule. We got into we did our fast pass first because we had a fast pass for what ride did we have it for? Kali River Rapids. We had a fast pass for Kali River Rapids. So we ran past Pandora, did Kali River Rapids, ran all the way back to Pandora, got in a 2-hour line. 2-hour line, and the ride broke, and they escorted everyone off of the ride, outside of the park, back into the park. And they didn't really want to give you any passes or anything for it. This one guy got so mad, he was like yelling and screaming, and so they escorted him to guest relations, which is a whole mile back. And I just said, you know what, we waited in this line for 2 hours, I want a fast pass. So they gave us fast passes, but on the fast passes, it says right here, you cannot use it on the Avatar, the Navi River Falls, or the River of Light. Well, this is the ride, the Patches ride, that we waited for 2 hours and couldn't use it on. So anyway, they gave us this fast pass, and I think we used it on Kali River Rapids again. I still had a fast pass for Navi River Rapids that I signed up. You know, you get your 3. So this was at 5 o'clock. So we got rained on. We did our fast passes. We went home. We took a break. We regrouped. We came back for our 5 o'clock fast pass at the Navi River journey, and it was broken. So we were not able to get on that. So that is sad. None of the Pandora stuff we got on. So anyway, we still have fast passes. We had our 3rd fast pass was for the dinosaur ride. We get to the dinosaur ride, and it is broken. 3 rides in Animal Kingdom broken. We cannot get on them. So if you can see, my must-do rides were the Pandora Experience, Kali River Rapids, Dinosaur, the Safari I wanted to do, and the Everest is the Mount Everest or Expedition Everest is what my group wanted to do. I was so disappointed in Animal Kingdom. So when we were leaving at the park, this is at like 10 o'clock at night, we're leaving to go home. We stopped by guest relations to see if, you know, they could do anything. We didn't purchase the park hopper. We just purchased a, 4 theme park pass, 1 per day. And they basically said, well, the ride is open now at 10 o'clock. You can get on it now or not. So they put the fast passes on our cards that we did not use because it's 10 o'clock at this point. We're heading home, heading out. We're not going to turn around and walk all the way back to Pandora. And who knows if we got there with the ride break. The ride was broke all day long, and I understand safety is first, but we didn't have a park hopper. It's not like we can go back the next day. By 10 o'clock we were just ready to go. So to me, Animal Kingdom this year was not worth the money. I would love to go back and do the Pandora experience one day, but it did not happen on this trip, and we just had to make the best of it and keep going. So that was Animal Kingdom, and that's what happened with these fast passes that we have now for souvenirs. The last park was Epcot. We wanted to see the Seas with Nemo and Friends. We did see that. We wanted to see Soarin', Test Track, Mission Space, Frozen Ever After, and the Ellen's Energy Adventure. I never done that. So we did do the Seas with Nemo and Friends. Soarin' we did. Test Track. We didn't do Mission Space. We did Frozen Ever After, and we didn't do the Ellen's Energy Adventure. We did do other things in the park, like I said. However, you just put your must-dos down and you try to get what you can get done. Remember, again, you need to be really flexible, and I am a person with a schedule, and so I had to be flexible. So anyway, I put down there that we're gonna head left in the park that day. And so that was that. This was the original schedule. The schedule did not say this way. Sunday was the day we got there. That was supposed to be our free day. We were supposed to go to Walmart, shopping, relax, whatever, get up, do Hollywood Studios. We did do that, but it was scheduled to pour on Tuesday, so we switched out Epcot and Magic Kingdom. So we did Epcot on Tuesday, and then we had a free day on Wednesday. On Thursday we did the Animal Kingdom, and on Friday we did Magic Kingdom. Saturday we did not do a water park, and luckily we did not purchase it because it rained the whole time we were there. So that was our schedule. Kind of like our food schedule is what I had over here. I knew on Sunday we were going to eat something from Walmart, from the hotel. On Monday, Friday, and Saturday were kind of up in the air. We were going to eat in the park on Tuesday. That was going to be originally Magic Kingdom Day, but we switched it. We also ate at Noodles and Company. We ate at Golden Corral. We ate at TGI Fridays. So we ate at some known restaurants that we had coupons to. And so that's how that worked out. We stayed at Westgate. We put down some places that we get discounts for because we're owners. And then they also have like stuff in the building that you can do. And so I just wrote down things that might be interesting to my family. APM, they had like a dive-in movie. They had a shuffleboard, and they had a bowling tournament or alley. And so I put that down. A lot of the Disney resorts as well have like things going on in the property, so you can look for that. Westgate has 7 pools, and so I put down, I think they may have 8, but I put down all the pools that I wanted to go to, just to, you know, stop by each pool. This is the address of Westgate, in case you guys, it's 10,000 Turkey Lake Road. I love them as far as being able to go somewhere on an affordable budget. There is some other issues with Westgate that I have, and we can talk about that in another video if you guys like, but that is where I stay. That's where I own my condo. I've been there for 8 to 10 years, so I purchased that when I was 20 something, and I'm 36 now. So Disney Character Warehouse, it was 8200 Vinland Avenue. That store is a thumbs down. I do crafting, and I wanted to go to some of the craft stores, Dollar Tree, Michael's, and so those are the stores that I went to. Some food places that I wanted to have. Oh, we ate at Olive Garden too. I wanted to have the addresses too because I knew we were going to eat there. We ate at Olive Garden. We did not eat at Chipotle, even though that was in one of the plans. We ate at Golden Corral instead of Chipotle. We ate at TGI Fridays, and then the 2 Noodles and Companies, and we ended up at the one on Sand Lake Road. So that was kind of our park plans. I hope that helped. I do think that you should have some kind of plan going into the park of what you want to do. Ours happened to be just on this. So if I thought, was that right scary? Was it not? I kind of knew before I went. This really did help me out. So I hope this video has helped someone, helped you with your planning. Or if you guys have any questions, don't forget to comment down below. I'll be happy to help. Bye.